My good friend told me a really strange story. Some guys gathered for a fishing trip, but since they didn't know the way to that place very well, they started getting lost. They passed through a village, and it was almost nighttime, dark, with not a single street light on. They decided to enter a random house and ask for directions. They approached the house and knocked on the gate, but no one came out, even though there was light inside the house. Well, my friend decided to climb over the fence and knock on the window. As he approached the window, he witnessed a peculiar scene. Inside the house, there were two rooms. The kitchen was lit, but in the living room, there was a coffin with an old lady lying in it, and there was no one else in the house. They quickly decided not to knock anymore, hopped on their motorcycles, and continued their journey. A few meters away from that house, unexpectedly, a nearby street light turned on. The guys decided not to stop and kept going. As they passed through the village, they noticed that it was not a small village at all, yet there wasn't a single person on the streets. It was strange because usually the youth in the village would hang out all night, or at least someone would pass by, but there was not a living soul in sight. The guys reached their fishing spot, enjoyed their time, relaxed, and returned after 4 days. You know how fishing trips go. On their way back, they passed through the same village, but this time it was only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and once again, there was no one in the village, not even in the gardens, despite it being summer. Out of curiosity, they decided to stop near that same house. They knocked on the gate, but no one responded, only the dog barked. So, two guys climbed over the fence and looked through the window. To their disbelief, everything was exactly the same as it was that night, except there was no one in the coffin. Even if you think about it, 4 days had passed, and it was unknown how long the old lady had been there. Why wasn't she buried? Where did she disappear? The guys got scared and quickly left. They never drove through that village again.